Hey, it's Edge here, and today we're taking a look at Tesla. Now this is an update video for Tesla, so if you would like to learn and see the count that I have going to the all-time highs at around this 1240 area, I suggest you to check out our previous videos. For this one we're going to be looking into this current price action that we've had and see what are the possibilities going into the future. So this is something that I still like and is probably the favorite amongst the other counts that are possible. Now this is saying again that we have A, B and C coming down to the lows of February 23rd, and at this point we have created this again ABC pattern. That could be a possibility that something has ended here. There was a couple of different scenarios that I presented. There was a bullish scenario after this point and a bearish one. So let's get a check in for those ones. I've divided the bullish count for two different parts, and this one was the one that I had presented a bit earlier. So at this point we had done the 1, 2 and created for 3rd, 4th and 5th. Now 1.618 extension for the wave 1 to 2 again is so high here that I'm not even sure that wave 3 is actually here. The wave 4 was initially placed here, that's just because I saw this possible triangle formation, after which we do see a divergence between these two peaks, but the price action here is a bit wonky. I'm not sure if we can establish a possible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 5-way structure here. We could say that we have 1, 2 around this area where the triangle ends, and this at the 29th of March high would be a 3rd wave. For some reason though this looks more like a 3-wave pattern to me, so just keep that in mind if we place the 3rd here. Now another possibility is just slightly move the high or count a bit higher, and at that point we would again be looking at the 1.618 would be filled, and there was no issue with that anymore. So 1.618 again here. Let's check out the divergence between 3rd and 5th. 5th would be, let's take a closer look, where can we find it? So this would be 1, 2, let's go to 50 minutes, we can probably see it. So 5th is most likely these highs here, I would think, or it is this highest high here though, could be. At this point the 3rd should have divergence between the 5th, so I would think that this is almost truncated 5th. It is super small though here. If we place the 1, 2 here, these pivots, 3rd here, 4th and 5th, at that point we could get a nice divergence between the 3rd and 5th on this sub-menu count, wherever this 3rd is, whether it is here or here. If we place it here again, the 5th can't be at this high, but again if we're looking the structure behind it, it looks like it is impulsive, in which case the high needs to be the start or the end of this count, because wave 2 downwards again on this downwards count can't go beyond the wave 1 start. So I think this is pretty okay looking now. So we do get a divergence between these peaks at lower scale or lower degree and lower time frame. Again 1.618, and as high as we go higher, if we go higher, the more likely it is actually a 5-way move. Unfortunately we ended here around this 1.618 area, which still has the possibility of being a bear count. Now let's put this guy back into the bull one, I think. And this is again the best scenario. At this point we would be looking A, B, C, and a larger pullback to the lows we had around March, end of February area. This is still in play. We have come up to the flat pocket. We have retraced around 90% of the wave A. Of course, this does not really look very solid on the time it took for this to happen. So let's take a quick peek. It doesn't even come up to the 0.618 area, which is something that we would like for the B wave to take off the A wave. So that is something that is really concerning about this count. But again, there is no strict rules on Elliott Wave about the times it takes for something to happen, and price action here is enabling this kind of behavior. So that has to be kept in mind. Now let's take a peek at this last price action we had since the highs that we've made. So again, I suggested that this start here would be a 5-way move. Either this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is again really short, but unsure how else you could be placing structures here. I'm suggesting this as a diagonal. The last wave of this B wave is some kind of a running flat, and the B has to be a zigzag in shorter time frame. We see this wick here, and most likely we can get a 3, 5 in here. Same for the last one, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. These gaps are making it a bit hard to see some of the structure, and again the wave 4 has to be here or further out for this to be even a possible count again upwards, as this is the lowest, where we have the C now is the lowest of the current price action. Let's check out some volume as well here. So volume is not really looking too good. We are not really putting out too much volume that would suggest anything bullishly. So to me this looks like we are still in a larger time frame correction. We can still see that we're coming down. There's a small bump here, but that was again, I believe that was around this B wave. Oh sorry, that was actually on the A wave. No, it's not. This is the high here towards the C wave. But yeah, again, we can even put out the volume moving average here, and it has been not showing any signs of being bullishness here. Some small wicks, but overall this does not provide too much for the bull count. Let's check out the RSI still for the low time frame for this correction. We do have some kind of a divergence between this low and here. We could, I guess, say that this is the 3rd and 5th. For this one here, I suggested that this is again the 3rd lowest RSI. We get a divergence between these lows here, so that is fine. Is there anything else? Not really to me. Whichever way this comes to, I'm still going to be buying at a lower point if it goes there. Again, if this is a wave 5, we would be looking for a bit higher, roughly areas of $1,200 to to new all-time highs around this area. And if this is indeed a bearish case, then, well, we could be looking at a possible golden pocket or 0.5 reversal. So to around 1080 and around that area, at which we should be seeing some down pressure. Let's take a look at volume profile still here. While we're still here, maybe we can see some. Okay, so we are basically at the point of control. Yeah, we had price action here and price action now here. Of course, we're going to get point of control here. Before that, consolidation here. We only had range value area high and point of control all the way down here. Currently battling around this point of control, as that has created more volume than we had here. And as we see, this range definitely lives daily as the price goes on. Let's check out this here as well. Point of control around the golden pocket of this retracement, providing us resistance around that 1080 area, and just above that we have the range value area high as well, providing us more resistance if we would like to go to the all-time highs. I'm not personally seeing that, but it's definitely a possibility. But again, overall, this does not look too bearish to me, even though if we could make the wave C here all the way down here, or if this is just another 5-way structure upwards and then coming down for wave 2, and that is anyway the perfect area to buy. But again, we'll see how this structure continues to develop and whether we see a 3-wave pullback, 5-way pullback. That will entail and tell more about this whole structure. But for now, I think that's all I want to share to you today. So if you have another coin you would like me to analyze, let me know down in the comment section below. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one. Bye bye.